Choosing your niche or topic. Your niche or topic is the basis of your website. It's what your site will be about. It is the reason for being. Choose the wrong niche, and the best you can hope for is a constant struggle. More likely, you'll just simply fail. Choosing the right niche won't by itself ensure success, but it is the single biggest determining factor and what drives all subsequent steps. If there's anything hard about picking your niche, it's having to choose from so many excellent potential opportunities. Once you know how to come up with and qualify niche ideas, the real fun begins because, as you'll see, there are a near infinite number of good, lucrative niche site ideas waiting to be exploited. Your biggest problem will be deciding on which one to pursue. That said, I often hear from people who are just starting out that choosing a niche is difficult, frustrating, even mind-boggling. The four most common complaints that I hear are: number 1, not knowing where to begin; number 2, not being able to come up with good ideas; number 3, not knowing if an idea will be profitable; and number 4, not knowing if an idea is achievable. RFB, your reason for being. One of the most important aspects of choosing your niche or topic is your RFB, your reason for being. RFB is the reason your website exists, the justification for visitors to go there. Without a good, clear RFB, you're sunk even before you begin. RFB answers the question, why would someone take the time and effort to visit your site, shapes the approach that you take, and it dictates your content. Suppose I have a passion for animals and decide I want to create a site in the pets niche. After brainstorming, looking around online, and thinking about my own experiences, etc., I decide to create a site about keeping pets for apartment dwellers. Having lived in big cities and being a pet lover, I know that there are unique challenges and restrictions for pet lovers in the city. Large or very active dogs, for instance, don't typically do well living in an apartment. If it's a walk-up, that poses additional challenges. Even tropical fish can pose problems. Very large aquariums are immensely heavy and require firm, strong flooring underneath. If I were to simply build a site without consideration of my RFB, it would end up being a hodgepodge of marginally related articles with little cohesion or connectedness. Looking at this example, however, I can come up with a clear, strong RFB addressing the specific challenges facing apartment dwellers who want to have a pet or pets. Now, instead of assembling a hodgepodge of articles, I can map out a strategy that will dictate my content. Dog breeds that adapt well to apartment living. Desensitizing your dog to noise and activity. Treadmills, exercising your dog when you can't take them out, etc., etc., etc. Your RFB provides the reason for someone to visit your site. The clearer and more specific your RFB, the better off you'll be. An easier, obvious example is a review site. A site reviewing coffee makers would have as its reason for being comparing different coffee makers in order to make a purchase decision. Improving the RFB, we might instead build a review site around a more narrow, more specific choice, for example, home espresso makers. While there may be less people looking at it, it will be considerably easier to get and convert visitors looking to find out about and purchase a home espresso maker than just a generic coffee maker. Taking that a step further still, home espresso makers for price-conscious shoppers is a clear, direct, and specific RFB. Someone looking for a low-priced home espresso maker will literally light up if they find a site devoted to home espresso makers for price-conscious shoppers. Examples of strong RFBs include review and comparison sites, how-to and tutorial sites, top X and the best of sites, unique solutions. An example would be home remedies, expertise sites, unmet needs, and better mousetraps. Whatever niche or topic you decide on, make sure that you frame it with a clear, specific RFB.